Hmm. The woman who lost her two children at a Ibadan Funfair children party. Do you understand? Some people said, some people might lose one or two or so. Ah, of course, it happened. It happened. Pain of losing two children, indescribable. You cannot be. You can't describe it. One, yeah, 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 yeah. Hulu, wow. You can't even describe it. Those were the words of a traumatized mother whose two children were crushed to death during the stampede that occurred last Wednesday at Islamic High School in Basharun, Ibadan, Oyo State, where a fun fair for children was scheduled to take place. 35 children died while 6 others were seriously injured during the stampede. The event, organized by Prophetess Naomi Ishelekola, ex-wife of Ooni of Ife, was intended to cater for 5,000 attendees. It received a good promotion, especially on Gidigbo FM, and the news of a free event with promises of gifts and scholarships spread quickly, and people thronged from far away to attend. See, this Agidigbo they are even talking about, they just went there to announce it. The man did not organize, no, we're not part of the people who organized the program. Naomi should tell us the people that she organized the program with. She just went there to go and announce it because it's a popular place. People will get traction. People will get more information because people listen to that broadcasting station. We're sitting in a modest home in an interview with Saturday Vanguard. A victim of the tragedy, Mrs. Adijat Adewumi, affectionately known as Iyaola, spoke about the incidents and the days leading up to that fateful event, her voice laden with sorrow. She said, just a few days before the funfair, I received a vision from a pastor of a white garment church, a man I had never met. He urged me to observe 3 days fasting and prayer. I didn't even think much of it at that time. I thought it was just a spiritual exercise, not a warning of the tragedy that awaited me. I learned about the event through Alaji Uriyomi Hamzat's popular program. It felt like a chance for my children to enjoy themselves, to forget about our struggles, even if it's just for a day. She explained, her voice tinged with regret. I wanted to see their joy, to let them experience the magic of the fair. However, as they approached the entrance, chaos erupted. I had to push my way through the crowd, ensuring my children got in first. I wanted them to enjoy every moment, but as the gate swung open, a tidal wave of people surged forward, overwhelming the entrance. I felt a sense of dread wash over me. I lost sight of my children in an instant and I started calling their names, but the noise was deafening. In those terrifying moments, the realization of the spiritual warning came crashing down on me. If only I had listened more closely, if only I had understood that this was a warning. The stampede claimed my children, leaving me traumatized. The pain is indescribable. It is like losing a part of my soul. I am a Muslim, but I believe God speaks to us in different ways. I wish I had been more vigilant and responsive to that prophecy, she lamented, her heart heavy with grief. Meanwhile, the Oyo State government has expressed deep sorrow over the tragic loss of lives. A statement issued by the Commissioner of Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Prince Dotun Oyelade, said the government pledged its commitment to support the victims and their families during the difficult time. Prince Oyelade clarified that the state government was not involved in the planning or logistics of the private event and emphasized the importance of proper coordination and safety measures for gatherings involving children and vulnerable groups. According to eyewitness accounts, the incident happened at the venue's entrance, where the crowd exceeded expectations. The overwhelming number of attendees led to chaos, resulting in the tragic stampede. Woman, it's only God can console you. This woman, it is only God that can console you. Honestly speaking, it is only God. As we as a people, many things happen in different ways. But this one just happened to this woman. A lot of things that will happen to you. Say, hey, if I had done this, if I had done this, why didn't I listen? It is normal. May our may our faith not be tried beyond what we can, beyond the capacity we can cope. You cannot describe it. Just like she said, this happens to a lot of people in different ways. Why did I not do this? Why did I not listen? Oh my God. Why did I? Hey, I would have. You would just be, you'll be blaming yourself. That is exactly what happened to this woman. She would have done it. Hey, a lot of things. I always tell people that, you cannot be careful enough. You cannot do this enough. You cannot do that enough. You cannot do this enough. You know, a lot of things come for those who do not believe God. A lot of things come in this way, but those who believe in, who are religious, you say that, you know, the devil can come in different ways where you never even expected. This is a big one. It's only God that will console you. Blaming. But the reason why people are blaming is that so that this kind of a thing will not occur. Me, as if it is possible for you to avoid a crowd, to me, avoid it, because one thing the government is saying, oh, they did not hear. There's no way one or two persons wouldn't have heard about it. They would have heard about it and immediately caution, because I said even if they have heard or they were aware, would they even put proper measures? I mean, if the government itself, what about the custom that were sharing rice? Is it not government? When people were looking for jobs to go and to go and submit application or whatever, was it not the same government? What happened? What measures did they put in place? So because they want to make it seem as if, if it were to be government or the government was aware, there's no way you would tell me that any government officials did not hear about this whole thing. They would have heard. Like somebody was saying that the government needs to go to the people too. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's terrible. God have mercy. God have mercy. God have mercy. Well, I would tell people, anything crowd, anything, do for at least in that regard, just avoid it, because anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. It's unfortunate. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take. May the Lord console the woman. It's only God who, you can't describe it to.